Hello everyone, it's me Max23 and welcome back to the Final Fantasy VI Tea Edition. So sit back and enjoy. Alright guys, the super boss slaughtering hopefully continues today. Last session was extremely successful. I did manage to bring down 4 of the super bosses here in the EX patch. Let's hope we can continue this amazing winning streak in today's session. I think the next encounter would be Kuja, the Reaper, would make sense. I wonder if he will be any difficult. I did already think a little bit about him, but from what I've derived based on my thoughts, Kuja should also be fairly simple, and that's because, like Ultimecia before him, he also mainly uses magic to attack, which should be absorbable by Celis's Runic, so that should buy me some useful time. And also I can use Carbuncle, which I want to switch here instead of Golem. I think otherwise everything else should be fine. I'm not sure if I would need the ribbon for him. Ribbon, does Kuja use, what does Kuja even do? Kuja uses Flare and Holy, those are like his two, like a very prominent elemental things, although Flare is not elemental, but you know what I mean. And he also uses Ultima. Flare and Ultima can be counteracted with Runic, what I said. And he also uses Flare Star as a move. A Seraphic Star if we go by moves he has from Dissidia, which we did encounter in Gorbis example, for example. Like Gorbis did use some moves from Dissidia, so Seraphic Star might be a move we encounter. Could also be that is Holy Elemental. If that's the case, that would be great, because 2 of my party members are immune against Holy. And yeah, otherwise, what does Kuja do? I actually do not know. I think I named everything that is prominent when it comes to Kuja. He also casts Kiraga on himself. Ooh, I'm scared. Yeah, we just give it a shot, as always, and hope that everything will go alright. Yeah, we can just... I should save, because I equipped Carbuncle instead of Golem. Yes, okay, let's see. Let's see. Depending on how well Kuja goes, I might want to give Emperor a shot in this episode again. Because I have a fantastic win streak right now. Maybe I can carry that over to Emperor as well. But yeah, for now let's face the Reaper. Very well. Close your eyes and focus your mind. Oh, that was a slight hiccup. Did you hear that? Okay, what are we dealing with here? Oh yeah, of course on his stage, that's super fitting. Oh, look at him. Holy, and we start with Holy. That is nothing that can scare me. Yeah, obviously I want to do my usual stuff. Holy doesn't deal much damage. He has a physical attack though, okay. But that physical attack doesn't seem too strange. One thing that might happen here, one thing that I'm currently thinking of, it might actually be that some way throughout the fight, Kuja, as like his second form, goes trance. Flare Star, there we go. The music. Did we hear the Final Fantasy IX boss theme at any point? And Kiraga. Okay, he actually does everything that I said. I can cast... Oh, did he cast Reflect on himself? I think he did cast Reflect on himself, okay. That is funny. Anything else status-wise I want? I don't think. I wait for Ruby Light, sure, and then we can jump. Okay, the first moves Kuja has used so far were not enough to scare me. Gravity, okay. Yeah, sure, Gravity is also something from the city, I think. Shadow Flare. Okay, you take that. Blue magic should not get reflected. We can also use Force Field again, maybe. But do I need Force Field for him? Let's try level 3 Flare. Let's see what that does. Just because I'm curious. Does it even hit? It does. Doesn't deal significant damage. And he's resping his own MP. Nice. Okay, so far this looks very promising again. He also has auto regen, right? Blaster, okay. And it is exactly as I predicted. Says absolutely counters him. With Runic again. Runic is super strong. Like, proficiently used, Runic is very, very good. But yeah, I predict we will either face... We're already in the second phase here. We will either face a Trance Kuja, which is very likely. Or we will face... Oh, does he still have... Oh, I wonder. Does he still have Reflect right now? Yeah, we either face Trance Kuja or we face Necron. I could imagine both. Okay, he did not have... That's interesting. He did not have... Oh, I missed him. He did not have stuff up. You know what? Oh, why do you... Wow, Edgar. Suddenly extreme damage. Nice, wow. Cool. But yeah, he did not have Reflect. That could support my theory that enemies, once they hit like their next phase, do not maintain their statuses. Also, given the fact that the fight so far is pretty tame, nice. Given the fact that the fight so far is pretty tame, I'm holding off with using Terra's Morph. Because I would probably need that more for more difficult scenarios. I think I need to use Runic again. Did I? Probably yes, yeah. Okay, we still have Reflect up, that's nice. Reflect and Morph are like hidden MVPs in those fights here. Kuja does not have any physical defense, based on the damage Edgar deals. Eroga, sure. We also still have Reflect, that's important. And it's also funny that Celis takes MP damage because she technically absorbs all the elements because of La Seraphica, and because of that, like, it basically reverses the effect. Do we still have Reflect? I'm not sure. Can I see it? I don't think we have it anymore, so I should reapply that. Okay, double flare. Yeah, and Reflect is no longer there. Okay, that's a little bit stronger, but still fairly easy to take for my party. Angel Feathers. Seraph in this playthrough was also a great Esper, like always. Simply because it bypasses like all the stuff like Reflect, Runic, and yeah, similar stuff. Flare Star, sure. Whatever you say, Kuja. Kiraga does... gets absorbed again. I couldn't see if he has Reflect. Maybe cast Reflect on him? Yeah, probably yes. Okay. Well, the Angel of Death does not really put on a show today. Whoosh. Come on, Kuji boy, you need to step up your game. Oh, I did not have stuff up. Ah. Shadow Flare. Nice. Okay, rest pits. Never mind. We already did that. I am thinking of Runic right now. There must be some kind of gimmick like Ultimisia had, where she became more dangerous towards the very end, or Zeromus. But then again, we are putting a lot of pressure on with like pure damage output. Oh, Temptation, that's funny that he has that. Okay, Temptation could be strong, potentially. I'm gonna cast Grand Shrine because the Gurgo really doesn't have to do anything here. Once again, a weakness I see here with Kuja compared to other super bosses is the fact that he cannot erase my statuses. Okay, that was fine. Nah. Okay, I think Resp is a counter of some sorts. Holy, yeah, sure. Gets reflected anyways. He probably absorbs that. Maybe. Maybe he doesn't. Nope. He also takes extreme damage from his own spells. Runic and Reflect absolutely shuts him down. Again, his physicals are not gonna cut it here. His defenses are also so bad. Okay, I think our Reflect is gone, maybe? I cannot see the outline, so I guess it's gone. Oh, it's still there, I saw it. I'm not sure in which phase we are currently. Could also be that we are already in the 4th phase or so. Which usually means we are close to the end. Oh, look at the damage, Edgar, please. Don't humiliate the poor boy. Okay, one more attack from Edgar should be enough to bring him down to the next phase. Something tells me I want to morph at this stage, maybe? Because I get the feeling we are approaching the dangerous territory, maybe? No, he's just resping himself, wow. Okay, that should knock him into the next phase. Yeah, give me all the jumps. Ancient Prayer, okay, he uses random S-bars. Okay, yeah, okay, makes sense, kind of. What happens? That's, okay, I think. You know what, I have a reason to cast Force Field now. Because that could disable some... you know what? Some S-bars here. Yes, Force Field again, here. Snatch Blow. Okay, takes away MP, nasty. We don't have any, okay. Yeah, okay, he's stepping up his game, I see that. Immune to lightning, yeah, sure. Like, just in case he uses Ancient Prayer and something like Tree Talk appears, or like some other nasty stuff. Blaster, sure. I'm not afraid of that. Kiraga is mine, thank you. And Reflect, sure. Runic. Does Terra get a turn? No. We use a Force Field again. Terra. Seraph. I think it's also time again that I cast Reflect. I think it is. But Gogo also needs MP again. Holy would also be good. Ah, nice. Just as called. Good, Heartbreak, that was nasty, right? Protect me, I think that's fine, I think we don't care about that. Because Edgar jumps bypass that, I think. If they don't, I need to kill Terra, or she will get killed at some point. That should also be fine. Yeah, on the jumps, nice. Yeah, but yeah, we bypass that, okay. I think several magic that I would also use would also bypass that, so we are in no danger here. Holy Star, I think that's Seraphic Star. What does it do? Am I immune against that? Could be. Oh, but he's a toad. Wait a second. I'm confused. And Ultima. We have thing up. Yeah, okay. Where do we have Main's Kiss? Main's Kiss is the most important status curing item in this. Okay, and jump. I have Runic up, right? Meteor, yeah, sure. Of course, everyone has Meteor. Yeah, sure, I want to heal, I guess. Also use it multiple times, that's nasty. Okay, all 4. I think Gogo might be dead. Oh, that's nasty. Am I gonna be cocky here? I think... Nah. Wait a second, I want to see what he does. Ancient Prayer again, let's see what happens. If something like a Jihad happens, I'm a little bit screwed. It is, okay, he casts Shell on himself, that's fine. I think that move might always indicate a phase change. Flare Star again. Okay, and Kiraga, we absorb that, yeah. Erase. Reflect on himself. I'm a little bit in danger, but only a little bit. Because Cels does not have her Runic up. That might have been a mistake, we will see about that. Pretty sure Edgar can jump again. Okay, the question is, can we get another Mighty Guard in? Shadow Flare should be fine. Unless it targets him. Please survive, Gogo. Oh god, no. Okay, I need to wait until a Rise happens and then I need to cast Runic immediately after, yeah? But yeah, without Shell, Gogo does not last long. It should be fine to use Carbuncle. Once again, that doesn't do anything. I wonder what it does, like if it does something. Well, goodbye MP. Not enough MP. Nasty. I think his physical it's became a little bit stronger from what I just saw. Okay, Terra can maybe heal again. Ultima, we absorb that. That's my chance to raise Mighty Guard again. Always look out for the opening. Angel Feathers coming first, then Mighty Guard, then a Runic, and then Edgar jumps. Yeah, Mighty Guard, okay. And we can jump. Okay, we should be back in good shape again. Terra's also ready in case you need to do something. I think he casts Flare twice in a row. Now he attacks, okay. That was a bad choice, but I take that. One thing that makes this fight also easy is the fact that Edgar just deals so much damage. Like, Kuja really has no defense. And if I'm gonna be honest, at this stage I have the feeling that we already won. Okay, let's not get ahead of myself, I know, but... So far, I don't see anything that can stop us, really. Unless he pulls like a good Esper by using Ancient Prayer. Well, let's try to circumvent that. 81. Okay, he's almost dead, at least with this phase. Immune to ice is also good, I think. Rasp, sure. Rasp is a little bit nasty because it like disables my runic protection. Okay, is that it? Maybe. Wow, seriously? Wow, seriously, Kuja! What a disappointment! Huh. Like, is it, like, with the boss fights here, is it that, like, the later ones become more easy? Or did I just discover a really good strategy to deal with the enemies here? I also get the feeling it might really help that I have an impression of what the enemies I'm facing here are capable of. Like, I know what Sephiroth can do, I know what Ultimecia can do, I know what Kuja can do. So, is that really that much of a benefit? I wonder. But yeah, that is the, third page. That's the third page of encounters cleared. And that also means I'm gonna try Emperor again. Cool, yeah, I take that. I just take that. Good. The question is, Emperor. If I want to fight Emperor, what do I do? I, of course, know some strategies already, because I did already do a bunch of attempts against him. But yeah, if I'm able to beat that guy, I would actually be finished with like 75% of this entire EX patch, which is incredible. That would then only mean we have 3 bosses left. So slowly but surely we're coming to an end here. Fascinating. Okay, I think I want Golem for that fight again, because he uses physical moves that are dangerous. Carbuncle will not benefit me here because he uses a lot of magic that cannot be reflected. I think relics and ribbons are absolutely essential. Keep in mind that I cannot use magic in the first phase, so the first phase might be a little bit dangerous. But for that reason we have Seraph, yeah, this time. Unicorn is gonna be important, I think. Golem, of course, Phoenix once again for emergencies. I think I say that exact phrase every time. And yeah, I think it's also one thing I'm doing different here that's also not insignificant is that I have the Wind Corsages equipped on Gogo and Edgar. I'm fairly certain, or was it Chaos? I don't know, but I think Emperor uses Quake, and the fact that like every party member is immune against Quake now is very good. The only move I'm really, or like the only 2 moves I'm a little bit afraid of are Quasar and what was it called? Disaster. Disaster is a particularly nasty move, because that's basically Meteor, but with 8 hits instead. So, I wonder how we will deal with that. Yeah, other than that, I want to enter the fight with Vanish up. And yeah, because I have Earth Protection now, I don't need Float. That was something I did last time, right? I had Float up. Not X-Ether, that's a waste. Yeah, slowly but surely we're also running out of X-Ethers. I mean, I have 56 still, but yeah, slowly we're running out of them. It was a good idea to farm those, I think. X-Potions and X-Ethers, they did benefit greatly. Just as a good and quick way to heal. And we also are 167 hours in. Do we manage to finish this before the 170 mark? I wonder. I guess so, I think, maybe. Like, if fights continue like this. If fights continue like this, we are finished in, like, 3 episodes, right? But yeah, let's try the Tyrant again. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can overcome my nemesis. I have a very different approach to what I did, like, the first couple of attempts. So that could be the key now, and I have a much better understanding of how stuff works now. I don't have Morph, that's already pretty bad. Okay, we start with the very nasty stuff here. Emperor already continues to be like Emperor. Cannot use blue magic right now. I think I want to use this. Edgar does not need his magic, I think. But he just jump. Flash Rain erases my Vanish. That is bad. Now it doesn't, because weird mechanics at place here. You can do Runic, maybe. Okay, can we do this without Morph? Might be a little bit tricky. The Rock Slide is not nice. I think that kills Terra outright. Yep, okay. This is pretty bad, but okay, I would say. Also very important, do not get discouraged in this fight because he uses White Wind. Okay, he's also dead. Oh god, we're already in big trouble. I think Runic doesn't do much here. And Quasar again. Oh god. I really don't like that this is going already. Southern Cross should be fine. I should cast Force Field if I find the chance. Because stuff like Southern Cross is just extra damage I really don't need. Also, we got rid of our... maybe I want Phantom. Maybe Edgar could do well with Phantom. Because he will most likely die to this move now. Rock Slide again, nice. Is Rock Slide elemental maybe? No, it cannot be, because otherwise Terra wouldn't die. The Domination kills him. Now it confuses him. Go, you have some time. Force Field. Okay, nice for hitting. Nice, thank you for hitting yourself. That's good. We can cast Seraph to heal because our Vanish is gone now. Immune to Holy. That could be good. Nah. Pff. Okay, at least we heal him again. If Edgar's confused, I should call Unicorn maybe. What does he do? Does he jump? Now he uses Chainsaw and kills Terra. Now he cannot kill. Thank you for the block. Heal Horn should heal Edgar, hopefully. Terra. This might be a fight where if I had Morph, I would use it at the beginning of the fight, maybe. Oh, don't hit. Thank you, anyone. Immune to water. I need something like immune to wind, because I think he also uses Thunderburst, right? Domination, sure. Who gets hit here? That's also dead, right? Yeah, of course. Ouch, don't hit me like that. That's nasty. This first phase is so dangerous because I cannot raise my buffs. Like, that becomes different when we enter the second stage of the fight. Okay, it's enough. Thank you. I said it's enough. Okay, thank you. If one is down, I need to focus on bringing that character back immediately. Otherwise, I run into trouble. I just cannot stay on the offense the entire time. And if he happens to use White Wind, then that's just what happens. I think that's what I need to deal with. Again. But the more he uses Quasar, the scarier the fight might be, because he might use some very nasty stuff that's very bad. Dried meat? I thought I used holy water. Dry meat, where's holy water? There. Okay, White Wind, sure, do whatever you have to do. I think I need to use another Mega Elixir here. Terra will still BK out, but I need to have, like, healthy party members available right now. Again, sure. Okay, Edgar's berserked. Need to use another Mega Elixir. And also Heal Horn for Edgar would be nice. Okay, he jumps. Okay. You know what? Use defense, guys. And you keep on using Force Field. I have been using a lot of Mega Elixirs so far, but maybe this is the fight where I want to use them. Immune to Ice is not what I need. I need Wind and Earth and like similar stuff. Unicorn? Rock Slide, sure. And Terra bites the dust again. Oh no, because I'm defended, sure. Ah, haha. Okay, important. That was good. That was very good. This is the fight where I want that. Okay. Jump. Into fire? I think fire is also fine. Meteor, bad timing with defend right now. I think she takes less damage because she has shell. Ba 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 da da. Poison is also fine, I think. I did not pay attention what is missing. I think it's Wind, Earth, and Holy? This stuff again. Okay, who gets what? Okay. Oh, dude, Also, Edgar's gonna hit one of my party members, right? Nah, he attacks Emperor, that's good. Need to bring Edgar back. Light Wind, sure, that's a turn waster. For him, kind of. He's close to being dead again. I'm not sure how many phases like the first form he has. Like, it feels like he has 3 phases, maybe. Like, based on my feelings so far, my data I collected. Dude, you use Quasar way too often. But we're good, I think. How much MP? 600 something, that's more than enough. Immune to wind, that's good. That is okay-ish. Unicorn again. Counter. Southern Cross is fire disabled. I think fire is disabled, right? Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, heal hunt, thankfully before Edgar's ATB gauge filled. Because if it filled before we used that, Edgar would have done something stupid, maybe. Okay, Rock Slide, someone dies again. This time it's you, okay. Domination, nice block. I could have summoned Golem many times before, but I'm focused on using Force Field. And still not the second stage here, wow. Meteor, oh. Ouch, 5,000, are you crazy? Actually this. Earthwall, yeah. Completely forgot about him. Golem, my friend. Quasar again. Okay, no one is zombified, that's nice. Force Field again. Come on, knock him into the next phase, please. Yeah, okay. How could I be defeated? Okay. And now the actual fight starts. Nice. The fart starts, guys. The fart starts. the fight starts. Okay, slow. Immune to Earth, very nice. Cloudy Heaven, yeah, that's of course the move that happens here. Everyone blocks that, that is very amazing. That is pretty good. Okay, nice, and that's why I need Golem. I think so far I'm fine with all these statuses we block, the elements we block, so that means I'm gonna focus on applying Mighty Guard and the other things. Thunderburst we ignore now, that's a huge, actually not. Why do we still take damage from that? Hello? Okay, that's interesting. Why do we still take damage from that? I need Runic up, because he can cast Ultima. Go, Magic, Golem. And you jump. Okay, we should have a line of defense now. Freezing Dust, sure, and now this starts. Quake, yeah. Now, did I... Oh. Light Wind, sure. Celis kind of cannot be the one that has... Celis cannot be the one that can have Unicorn in a sense, because she is busy having Runic ready. Also, I wonder, does it get cancelled if she gets frozen? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, what do we get here? Ugh. And we don't have MP. Wow. I think we're dead because Daisesa's just simply too strong. Or does it, I think Golem persists after death, right? Okay, Howley we don't care about anymore, I think. Quasar we do care about, though. I need to do too much stuff than I can provide. Not jump. Mighty Guard, come on. Okay, Runic. Okay, kind of salvage the situation. Disaster is super dangerous. That's not allowed to happen many times. Force field again, because I'm not sure what elements are left. Lightning is good. Maybe Thunder Burst is like two elemental. Like maybe it's Thunder and Wind. Freezing Dust again. Oh no. Okay, that is fine, I guess. Quake. I think Runic is also still there, right? Maybe I need Edgar to clear statuses. Okay, I think that was his last golem. Golem again. X-Ether for Gogo. Dizes, I think that might be good right now. Maybe not. Oh god, how much damage is that? Use another Mega Elixir because I'm not sure what else I should do. It is very critical once he starts using Ultima as well. Doesn't matter, you revive now. Quasar again. Okay, but everyone is still fine. That's important. Can I apply slow again, maybe? Nope, and we get... okay. Light Wind is fine, do that, whatever pleases you. not sure who has Mighty Guard up now, so let's better do that. Heartless Angel. Oh yeah, that's also something you can do, sure. I need another Mega Elixir. Because I don't have Seraph ready right now. Okay, you jump. How many Mega Elixirs? I still have 5. Okay. Okay, Force Field has disabled all elements. It did not display anything anymore. Ah, this is bad. Quake. Yes, Golem is still up. That surprises me. But I take it. Disaster again. Oh, it's gonna hurt again. Terra survives for once. Okay, that's good. My only problem that I have right now is Ultima may happen at any time. And this can also happen at the completely wrong time. Why does he use Quasar 2 times in a row now? Like now the other one was Disaster. And he's a zombie and everything is down to hell again. Okay. Might be able to salvage that. Gao needs to use another Mega Elixir. Does that cure zombie? Please tell me that cures zombie. Okay, it does. He has 0 HP though, which is funny. Absolute 0 is fine, we don't take damage from that. We need to use those moves more often, Emperor. Heartless Angel. I think everyone blocked that. No. That also means that was a bad choice. That was too early. No. Mighty Guard goes to nothing, goes and does nothing, yeah. Dead. Freezing Dust, who gets it? Gao goes fine, I think. We don't care about that. By the way, I have no clue how we are doing. No idea how far we are into the fight by this point. So, Mighty Guard again, please. Disaster, never mind. Who dies? Like, almost the entire team. Guys, why is that so absurdly strong? And Quasar right after, that's so unfair. He's berserked, that is pretty bad. Thunder Burst shouldn't do anything anymore. Yeah, okay. Okay, Edgar was healed before he loses it. X potion for yourself, sure. Freezing dust again. Okay, we can cure that instantly. I get the impression Runic might not be so crucial here. He also uses like Disaster again, right? Okay, Mighty God, please. Thank you. Jump. Disaster. Disaster! Oh no, I keep mistaking Disaster for Quasar. Yeah, that's of course... Everyone is dead. Wow, yeah, nice. GG, I guess. Yeah, and I cannot... Wow. Double. And... okay, way to humiliate... I cannot speak anymore. Way to defeat me. Wow, You know what, it is very good to know that, like, I didn't really have, like, a bad day or so when I did fight Emperor. Emperor is just, for whatever reason, significantly stronger than anything else in this. Like, what the hell, dude? What's up with him? Like, in all seriousness, he's way too strong. Like, simply because of Disaster, if it wouldn't be for Disaster, everything would be much finer. But now I suddenly deal so much damage that it eradicates the entire party. Like, at times that deals more than quad 9 HP, guys. Hello? Okay, I still have an ace up my sleeve though, because I didn't have Morph in this battle. I think if Terra has Morph, she has much better chances to survive Disaster, Starfall, whatever. But I think I really need more for that, which means I'm gonna abandon Emperor again. And I will fight the next boss in line first, and then I might try Emperor again. But yeah, I think, though, that the entire fight did went better than anything I did previously. So, there is some light at the horizon. I just need to be able to reach it. Yeah, otherwise, like, Ribbon is way too important. Otherwise, he will absolutely slaughter me with Quasar. Like, Quasar already is, like, pretty nasty because just of the random chance to inflict statuses I'm not protected against. Most noticeably Zombie on Celis or Berserk and Zombie on Edgar. Those are, like, the two worst things, or basically three worst things that can happen. And, like, if I don't have Ribbon, like, there's much more stuff that can go wrong. That's something I cannot have. The thing is, if I do manage to survive Disaster, which I might be able to with, like I said, having... What is it called? Morph with Terra. When I have Morph with Terra, I might have a chance to survive Disaster. And if that is the case, I might actually be able to switch out Monsieur for, let's say, Florifel to increase my chances of survival further. Or maybe I need Florifel with Morph in conjunction to survive Disaster. In any case, if I can survive that, I have much better chances to, like, survive the entire fight. I think just that Terra dice is enough to put me in a very bad spot. Other than that, But yeah, and of course when Sarah doesn't... Sarah? Sarah, nice Celis and Terra. But yeah, if Terra doesn't die, then of course she does not need auto haste, because then I can just buff her with haste mid-fight and she keeps haste that way. They don't need to fear that she like loses haste and with that completely is unable to get another turn. So, yeah, other than that, what else could be a thing? Like, Runic did not do much. For whatever reason, Emperor did not decide to use Ultima. Could it be that he only uses Ultima when I attack him with magic? Kind of like how Cloud of Darkness countered certain magic with certain other magic. That could be something. Maybe I was just lucky. Like, if like Ultima can happen can happen randomly. Like, if that's a thing, if Ultima can happen randomly, then I also might be in a much worse spot than I currently have the like impression. Yeah, it's food for thought, definitely food for thought. I will bring Emperor down one way or another, but it would also pretty much suck if he would be the only reason I need to grind out some levels. Like, that would annoy me, certainly. But yeah, the roadmap would be to fight the next boss in the list. And then I hopefully have my morph back, which should be the case. It's also, of course, a thing, like how many tries do I need for the next boss? Maybe the next boss is one step up again. I'm actually not sure what we are fighting. Like, we did fight Final Fantasy IX, which means Final Fantasy X, and that's Seymour, I think? I think Seymour. I think it was the Unsent. And that makes me think of Seymour. So, yeah, we will see what, I guess, Seymour can do. And yeah, I'm not sure what the other two bosses are. I think something from 11 and 12 then. Do we also have something from 13? I'm actually not sure if we have something from 13. But yeah, next time we fight someone else again. But Emperor, I'm coming after you. I will dethrone you sooner or later. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next episode of the Final Fantasy VI T Edition. Until then, take care and goodbye.